audio until the screen.
I'm scared. Got it? Oh, it just now showed? That was like 30 seconds ago.
Let me squeeze right there.
I'll sit behind you guys. What's happening to hope?
Oh, he's here.
Today's ceremony is considered an indoor event. As a reminder, military customs and courtesies require personnel in uniform to stand at attention during the playing of both national anthems. And our civilian guests should place their right hand over their heart. We request all cellular phones and electronic devices be turned off at this time. The ceremony will begin shortly. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, the men and women of the 31st Communications Squadron will witness a change of command in which the reins of responsibility and leadership will pass from Lieutenant Colonel Sean Williams to Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Williams. The presiding officer for today's ceremony is the commander, 31st Mission Support Group, Colonel Stephen Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the official party, the singing of the national anthems, and the invocation.
Present the colors. Go! Halt! Preset! Halt!
Fratelli d'Italia, l'Italia sedesta, dell'elmo di Scipio, si gita la testa, dove la vittoria le porga la chioma che schiava di Roma, Iddio la creò. Fratelli d'Italia sedesta, dell'elmo di Scipio se cita la testa, dove la vittoria le porga la chioma, e schiava di Roma, Iddio la creò. Stringiamoci a corte, siamo pronti alla morte, siamo pronti alla morte, l'Italia chiamò. Stringiamoci a corte, siamo pronti alla morte, siamo pronti alla morte, l'Italia chiamò, sì. Oh, say, can you see
Please join me in prayer. Almighty God, you place people in positions of authority and responsibility for the common good, and you charge us to pray for them. We thank you for the work and leadership of Lieutenant Colonel Sean Williams and the support of his wife Jennifer and their sons Matthew and Evan. From Lieutenant Colonel Williams' wealth of knowledge, energy, and attitude to Jennifer's calm and smile, this leadership team has been your faithful servants and a family who cares about every person in this unit. Lieutenant Colonel Williams has challenged the 31st Combat Squadron in many ways to grow from good to great. And we ask for your empowerment as this team continues the journey to excellence. As Colonel Williams takes on his new responsibility and his new assignment, we ask you to continue to use him and his family to make as much of a positive difference in that community as they have here in Aviano. Please impress on him the memories of a job well done. And now, Lord, we welcome our new 31st Combat Squadron Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Brian Williams, his wife Carla, their son Bryce, and daughter Amelia. Lord, as we anticipate the new lessons, challenges, and successes that Lieutenant Colonel Williams will inspire the Combat Squadron, we ask you to grant him wisdom, strength, and insight, and grace for his family during the exciting times ahead as he continues to serve our country and our Aviano family as a faithful servant leader. And now I ask for your continued blessing and protection of all serving at harm's way in defense of our cherished freedoms, and for you to help us all to renew our dedication to give Lieutenant Colonel Williams the support he needs to accomplish the mission of what has been laid before him. We ask all of these things in your most precious and holy name. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Jennifer Williams, for the rendition of both national anthems, and thank you, Chapter Connors, for the invocation. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize the importance of today's ceremony by introducing our distinguished guests. Please hold your applause until all names have been announced. The outgoing commander spouse, Mrs. Jennifer Williams, and their sons, Matthew and Evan. The incoming commander spouse, Mrs. Carla Williams, and their children, Bryce and Amelia. The Deputy Commander, 31st Fighter Wing, Colonel Bo Deers, and Command Chief Master Sergeant Cesar Flores. The Commander, 31st Operations Group, Colonel William Butler, and Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Master Sergeant Jonas McVeigh. The Commander, 31st Maintenance Group, Colonel Joseph Stengel, and representing Aeroporto Pagliano e Gori Leadership, Tenente Antonio Petrone, and Chief Giancarlo Giuffla. The Senior Enlisted Leader, 31st Mission Support Group, Chief Master Sergeant Javier Gonzalez. We would also like to welcome all squadron commanders, chiefs, first sergeants, friends and family, and the men and women of the 31st Communications Squadron. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome the Commander, 31st Mission Support Group, Colonel Stephen Anderson.
All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. Let's give another round of applause to Jennifer. What a wonderful rendition of the national anthem. Captain Connors, thank you for the spirit and indication you gave over this ceremony today. Let's see, for those that have made this event possible, so Master Sergeant Blau, Tech Sergeant Pika, Senior Evan Norris, and all the volunteers that set this event up, these things just don't automatically happen, so we thank you. A hearty welcome to the leadership here today, Colonel Deers, Chief Flores, all the warlords, Praetorians, Immortal Scouts, our ITAP partners. Thank you for being here. You honor us as we are here to honor Lieutenant Colonel Williams and Lieutenant Colonel Williams. A special thank you to the families, Jennifer, Matthew, Evan. You've been a key part of the MSG family and key members of Wider Nation over the past 2 years. Thank you so much. We will miss you and we wish you Godspeed as you transition a little north to Stuttgart. We welcome Carla, Bryce, AJ to the MSG family. We look forward to welcoming you and getting to know you better over the next 2 years. Families sacrifice so those of us in uniform have the ability to serve. And I know that Ryan and Hefty wouldn't be here today without you, and they are eternally grateful for your love and support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So today, we honor Lieutenant Colonel Sean Hefty Williams' tenure as commander of the 31st Communications Squadron, and welcome Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Williams as he assumes command. It's a special day here at Aviano. Change of command ceremony are always a little bit sad, probably a little bit of relief, a little bit of excitement, and a little bit of let's get after it. So we'll try to cover both of those today. Gladiators, I'm going to say a lot of really nice things about your outgoing commander, and while most of them will be true, we all know that none of it was a reality without your hard work and dedication over the past 2 years. So please know when I say nice things about him, I'm talking about you. So where do I begin with him? He's an Okie. He's wicked smart. He's humble. Jennifer laughed at me. I don't know, maybe I got that wrong. But I would say he's wicked smart, humble, professional, and has a remarkable grasp on all things comms, cyber, spectrum, you name it. Hefty's got it. There's no doubt in my mind that the talent management team got it exactly right with you. With a history as a weapons officer, an aggressor, a DO of the weapons squadron at Nellis, commander of the 48th Communications Squadron at Lincoln Heath, all of those developmental opportunities made you the right leader at the right time to command here at Aviano. Sean, you took command of this team at a pivotal time. Reeling from unscheduled power outages, you unlocked $244,000 of emergency funding from IMSC to regain network connectivity in 3 weeks versus 6 months through expedited procurement of 80 uninterruptible power supply batteries. You led the team in targeting cyber reliability, executing an $11 million core network upgrade, and dislodging a 6-year cyber stall encompassing 49 devices for 29 units across 3 installations to surge network speed from 1 to 40 gigabytes. I'm a personnelist, but that sounded pretty good, even though I didn't fully understand it. Hefty, you and your team innovatively sourced $8 million for 9 network resiliency projects, including a $4 million data center project to create an alternate technical control facility, backing critical support across Southern Europe. You also chartered a Cyber 365 program and reaped an incredible return on investment by reversing our worst in use safety ranking, galvanizing NIPR cyber readiness from 46% to 72%, and SIPR from 32% to 66%. That was mind-blowing. All of this on top of providing communication support to more than 40 geographically separated units. Hefty, Gladiators, job extremely well done. Hefty, Jennifer, Matthew, Evan, Amanda, Baker, and Bentley and I, thank you, and we wish you the very best of luck as you transition to your next assignment. As we say so long to the Williams, we welcome another remarkable family, the Williams. We made it easy on you, Ryan, you're about to take command of a team as tactically proficient as I've ever seen. And you come to Aviano with an impressive background yourself, despite your USAFA connection. We'll forgive the academy background. You have a perfect blend of base level experience at Barksdale, cyber operations at Hickle, and Squadron Aviano in Guam, combined with staff tours at Pacific Air Force 836, also in cyber operations, and UCOM J6 as the Deputy Branch Chief of Exercises. All of those will pay huge dividends to us and for you as you command the 31st Communications Squadron. You bring new perspective, and you're the right leader to take command now. Gladiators, Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Williams is excited to serve and lead in this dynamic environment. Ryan, Amanda, and I welcome you, Carla, Bryce, and AJ to the MSG family. Let's make it official. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the medal presentation.
Publish the order.
Attention to orders. This is to certify that the Meritorious Service Medal, 3rd Oakley Cluster, has been awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Sean A. Williams for meritorious service, 30 June 2022, 27 June 2024. Lieutenant Colonel Williams distinguished himself in the performance of outstanding service to the United States as Commander, 31st Communications Squadron, 31st Fighter Wing, Aviano Air Base, Italy. During this period, Colonel Williams led 190 members in the modernization of installation communications for 5,000 personnel across 1.7 thousand facilities, including 23 geographically separated units. Additionally, he lobbied for $10 million to combat infrastructure vulnerabilities underpinning long-term mitigation through resiliency projects, accounting for the theater's sharpest reconstitution from 80% of unscheduled outages to 18 months of continuous operations. Furthermore, Colonel Williams marshaled the installation of 2 next-generation NC-3 systems worth $7 million, serving as the command's pilot unit to replace a failing 20-year legacy system. Finally, his leadership drove the marked improvements to service, including a 370% faster average ticket lifetime, a reduction in over 60-day tickets from 200 to 15, and a hardening of security posture from the lowest to among the top-ranking units in theater, cornerstoning to the Wing's acclaim as a finalist for the 2023 Commander-in-Chief's annual Award for Installation Excellence. The singularly distinctive accomplishments of Colonel Williams reflect great credit on himself and the United States Air Force. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander, 31st Communications Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Sean Williams.
Okay, buongiorno. Thanks to all the guests that we have here today. Colonel Deers, thank you, and Chief Flores for representing the wing. Colonel Lubmer, Colonel Stengel, our ITAP partners, all the other commanders. Although the commanders, chiefs, first sergeants, and wivers that are joining us today for the ceremony. I know General Clark couldn't be here because he had other matters, but to both General Clark, Colonel Deers, Colonel Anderson, I wanted to thank you for the support and grace you've given me over the past 2 years to run the squadron. We've had our hard times over the past year, and I really appreciate the trust and assistance the leadership team has given us here to both me and the gladiators. I hope we've repaid that and made the wings networks more resilient, secure, and reliable. Colonel Anderson, thank you for officiating the ceremony, and thank you for all the mentorship over the past year also. I really appreciated the seriousness with, intensity you give with still giving us room to be able to run our squadrons, and it's been much appreciated. My fellow squadron commanders, particularly my fellow MSG commanders, thank you for everything that you've done over the last 2 years too, all the support and companionship. There's been a lot of tough situations, and I really appreciate having y'all there and be able to work through those with y'all. Also, I want to say a thank you to the command team, to Major Schultz, Chief Gazda, who's already in Ramstein, Chief Hill, who's been with us for a short time but already making a big impact, and Sergeant Mullen, holding the flag strong over there. You're incredible teammates, and I couldn't have asked for a better command team. Thank you for all your help in leading our unit. I want to thank my family and friends joining us online, including my grandmother and my mother back in the U.S. The family loves y'all and misses you, and we hope to get back to see you guys soon. Finally, I'd like to thank Master Sergeant Blau, Tech Sergeant Lupika, Chaplain Connors, my wife Jennifer, and all the other wyverns and gladiators that put this ceremony together. I know it's a lot of work to put these things together, and I know you got other things going on, so thank you for taking the time on it. To Jennifer, Matthew, and Evan, thank you for everything, especially over the last 4 years of command. I've frequently been busy, distracted, or tired, and I appreciate that you've been done so much to help support me. Matthew and Evan, you've been so resilient and mature for how many times we've asked you to move and be patient while supporting my career. I'm incredibly proud of you both, and I look forward to spending more time and energy with you all over the next few weeks. Jennifer, thanks again for wholeheartedly supporting me through another difficult job for the family. You've been so supportive throughout my career, and I couldn't have done it without your love and support. Thank you for listening to me vent, for spinning ideas off you, for being a great sounding board and a proofreader often. I love you so much, and hey, we got to Italy, and now we're going to Germany. I don't have any gifts for the family because we're about to hit like a 3-week-long wild trip through Italy and the Mediterranean, but I promise I'll spoil you guys on the trip, so make up for it there. Now to my gladiators. I'm incredibly honored and proud to have served with you all over the past 2 years. Sometimes our mission may seem to get lost behind the scenes of flashier things, but there is no doubt that it underpins everything being done by the 31st Fighter Wing and all of the other units that we're supporting across Southern Europe. I believe that one of the space's core missions is communications, with how so much of the theater depends on Aviano and your continued confidence and professionalism. I've watched amazing work you all have performed during my time here, and I know that it has changed the theater. We've stabilized the power issues that were impacting missions across Southern Europe, and then used the attention to build greater resiliency into our networks and support infrastructure. Not only have we supported all the missions directly out of Aviano, we've been a critical part of establishing MQ-9 operations at Larissa, Greece, and supporting the existing other MQ-9 logistics missions out of Campia, Jersey, Romania. We've aided U.S. Space Force detachments standing up their capabilities around the theater. We've enabled Global Hawk U-2 and Rivet Joint missions, providing critical intelligence to multiple combatant commands in support of real-world operations. We've honed our agile combat deployment capabilities to make the 31st Fighter Wing into a more survivable, lethal, and deterrent force along NATO's eastern flank. We've absolutely crushed these efforts while increasing our responsiveness to needs around the base and while better securing our networks, often pushing major benefits out to both the theater and the Air Force's cyber enterprises through your innovations and drive. I'm actually most proud of the fact that we've been able to do this over the past 2 years while giving greater stability and work-life balance to the members of our squadron. This unit has incredible leaders and cyber professionals across all its ranks, across the military, the civilians, both U.S. and Italian, and our contract partners. I truly appreciate your ability to tackle these missions and take care of each other. I can only hope that I left your lives and our unit better for having been given the opportunity to command. You're gaining an incredible leader in a better, faster, stronger Lieutenant Colonel Williams 2.0, as I've been calling him. It is hard handing off something that you've poured so much time, love, and energy into, but I feel confident and comfortable handing the flag over to Ryan. I know he's ready for the challenge and he will take care of the gladiators and our mission. To wrap it up, it's been a highlight of my life to lead the squadron. I look forward to seeing what great accomplishments the 31st Communications Squadron will continue to achieve. I do have one final ask of the squadron, if you would, before I hand over the flag. I want to do one more cheer, and then it'll be time to pass the guide on along. So, if you'll join me with it. Gladiators! Wide war! Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Colonel Anderson executes the change of command.
Publish the order.
Attention to orders. Under the provisions of AFI 51-509 and Special Order Number G-CS24-01, Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Williams assumes command of the 31st Communications Squadron effective 27 June 2024.
Sir, I relinquish command.
Communications Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Williams.
I think I'd be used to the relative lack of AC for trying to clear them not missing up there, so I apologize on that. Colonel Deers, thank you for representing the wing. Please pass my regards on to General Clark and my thanks for him placing his trust and confidence in you to handle this amazing opportunity. I really appreciate it. I won't let you do that. Chief Flores, thank you for being here. I know you're extremely busy. I appreciate your presence here today. Colonel Lover, thank you for coming, sir. I appreciate it. Look forward to working with you and your team over the next couple of years. Chief Bay, same to you. Thanks for your time. I'm Stanley, same to you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna try it. Presidente Petron. Yep. Chief Trooper, thank you. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate your partnership. Looking forward to working with you and your team over the next couple of years. Hopefully we can do some great things, as you just heard from Sean and the team over the past 2 years. Chief Gonzalez, same to you. We've already met you, had a chance to talk about what we kind of value, so I'm looking forward to working with you in the next 2 years. All the other commanders, chiefs, senior enlisted leaders, and first sergeants and lieutenants, thank you for coming out. Look forward to your partnership and working with you over the next couple of years as we try to do some great things here at Aviano and to the rest of the White Army Nation. Thank you for coming out today. Also want to send a thanks to Master Sergeant Blau and the Chain of Command Committee. I know you've already been shouted out twice today. I don't know if you're somewhere, but there you are. Thanks for everything. As has been said already, this does not just happen. A lot of people put in a lot of work over an extreme amount of time. We're a very busy wing, a very busy unit. So taking time out and getting this thing done and putting on first class event, we very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sean, congratulations on another successful command. As soon as I was selected for this, I had an outpouring of congratulations coming in, and the one thing a lot of those folks told me was that I was taking over for a great man and great commander in Sean Williams. Nothing but great things to say about you, and in the lead up to me getting here, you helped my family tremendously, which is very valuable to me. And then when I got here, all the turnover, all of the just kind of onboarding we tried to do, extremely appreciated. All those words that I heard coming in were proving true. So I really appreciate it. Good luck to you in Stuttgart. As we high five on the way out, I just came from Stuttgart, in case you didn't hear that. So Sean is going to my old stomping ground, and I'm coming to his. So if you need anything after you get there, before we get there, please do not hesitate to hit me up. At least I can do it. Let's help you get settled on the next position. To the gladiators of the 31st Com Squadron, looking forward to working with you. Likewise, when I got selected for this, all I heard was how technically proficient, how amazing, and how much hard work and great work you guys do, not only here at Aviano, but across the theater. The work you do is recognized at the highest levels of leadership in this command. I know it because I was there. We talked about what you guys do here down on this base daily. So be proud of that. I'm looking forward to getting out and meeting all of you and trying to figure out how I can best help you over these next 2 years. Really looking forward to working for you. All right, finally, the reason I'm standing here today, my beautiful family. Emma Garcia, as I talk with you, please, and just a small token of my appreciation to the family. Thank you. Bryce and Amelia, just so resilient. Great kids, couldn't ask for more well-behaved kids just to do this with. Asked to sacrifice day in and day out, and you do it with a smile, and you keep that same energy and that same enthusiasm for it every time, and I really appreciate that. Please don't ever change. We're proud of you every single day. And Carla, some of you may hear me tell this story a few times about her, but I won't go through the whole thing right now. Carla's the reason I'm standing here. We both had that in the soccer team, but she's graduated as well, so I don't know if you do that. But yeah, she may have had a hand in kind of teaching me where the library was. First couple of years I had problems finding. My grades kind of reflected, but we made it. We've seen a lot, good and bad, but it's always easy to get through it because you're right next to me, and I appreciate that. Looking forward to tackling this child with you. Thanks again for coming out. Hope you all enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you around campus.
John Williams and wish him good luck and Godspeed in his future endeavors. We also welcome Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Williams as he assumes his new duties as Commander, 31st Communications Squadron. Please stand for the playing of the Air Force song and the departure of the official guard. This concludes today's ceremony. Please join Colonel Anderson in welcoming Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Williams through the receiving line and at the reception immediately following. Thank you for attending, and we wish you all a pleasant day.